Welcome back everyone to this mod. I know the frame rate is gonna be bad, but hang in with me. I've added some new stuff, like actual advancements and whatnot. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you what those advancements are, as that would spoil the entire mod. You're gonna have to find out for yourself. So yeah, same reason why I won't spoil any of the crafting recipes, but let me tell you something. You can craft bedrock. So yeah, that's something. Also, I added the ability to toss cobblestone. Like you can literally throw it with this one device here. It has flame on it just because I was testing. But flame does absolutely nothing, and why would you need flame for this? It literally explodes anything it hits, and it deals like massive damage. Not enough to one-shot the wither though, because it's balanced. Anyhow, here are the changes you have not seen yet. Let me press E to netherite slab tab. We have a button of brain rotting and also the letter W. We also have a missing texture block that doesn't crash the game and it's just for building. We also have Terminal 2, which is basically just an upgraded version of this terminal here, which is kind of like a bundle in a way. It has an inventory and GUI. You've already seen the ultimate pickaxe. It blows everything up. We have bedrock, but it's actually glass, which for some strange reason this behaves like tinted glass. So, and I don't know why you would want to use this. It is literally indestructible. It's literally bedrock, but it is glass. And that's the only block in the game with a very hard crafting recipe. But yeah, you will see if I ignite TNT here, it's indestructible. So yeah, it won't budge. But yeah. Anyhow, let's talk about something that I recently have added as well. Brain rot. I've added brain rot to my Minecraft mod, because why not? Hi!
Hi. So you're gonna share your pizza to hoard that whole 2 liter?
Yeah? Why?
No, that's not cool.
Well, get you a glass and I'll pour you some.
Go in the icebox, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep that here. It'll get flatter.
Ah, alright. But yeah, I have added brain rot to this Minecraft mod, and it is literally the most overpowered thing ever. As, if you hit any entity with it, it will stop moving, like, entirely, and also some messages pop up. But it only really works on the big slimes, but look, the little slimes have that effect too. And also this button, it's not a normal button. It looks like a bedrock button. If you press it, it says W. Something really special happens if you decide, you know what? You know what, I'm gonna go into survival mode and press the button. Something special happens. Also, yes, that is a portal, but I will get into that. Also, insert Bob. That will always be there. Insert Bob. I I would add a mob named Bob, but last time I tried adding a mob that was a test entity, nothing would show up. Like, it was there in the world, you just couldn't see it. Anyhow. Yep, that's what happens if you press the button. It says W and then it kills you with a special damage type. That gives you a special message there. Dev was exposed to too much brain rot. And yep, this is the laggiest place ever. But yeah, everything is craftable. So yeah. Gonna quickly change my game mode. But yeah, this is the missing texture block that you want to build with. It doesn't crash the game like at all. There's also a portal called Do Not Enter This, and it's for a very good reason. Like you're gonna have to pack all the totems of undying you have, but yeah, because as soon as you enter this, you explode. But yeah, this missing texture block is stable. It does not crash the game at all. Also, please ignore the weird jitteriness. I have no idea what's causing that on this block specifically. Oh, I know, I added a custom slipperiness value to this. But yeah, there's also a copycat glass block, which acts pretty much as what you would expect. It's glass. It even has its own inventory. But this is not normal glass, as you can see. If you step on it, you get flung off of it quickly. Or that happens, where it's just an endless stream of explosions. Yeah, also this block is affected by gravity, but it's unbreakable at the same time. We've never had a block in the game that was affected by gravity and indestructible. But yeah, this is the block you want to use. Yep. Also, I have no idea what the portal block for this do not enter this dimension is, but oh well. You can figure that out. And also, none of the items in this tab are like where you'd expect. But yeah. Also, you can eat some of these. Like the enchantness to waste your enchants. You can eat it. I have no idea why I added the addition of you being able to eat this, but you can. It's not really like I don't know what the hunger points for it is, but yeah. Also, there is this a potion of everything. It literally has pretty much every single every single thing in the game, but when you drink it, you don't get how did you get here. So yeah, I mean, I have no idea why you don't get how did we get here, but it's fine. Social interactions are only available. You can't pick block this, but yeah. This is the dimension that is called Missing Dim, by the way. I had to painstakingly put that together, but yeah. And then as soon as you enter it, you get an advancement called Placeholder Advancement. And also, if I go here, how did you even get here? Is T for advancements? No. Yeah, I have no idea which key is the advancements key, but yeah. And also, you may notice there's a button called Summon Missing Texture Particles. I'm just gonna set that to S. But yeah. There's also an explode key, which we've already covered. I've set it to period, but it literally just makes you explode. That's all it does. And if you press S, the particles don't really show up. They don't want to show up. So yeah, I have no idea what's happening with that, but yeah. And if you reset, it goes to not bound again. I'm gonna have to unbind all of these, but yeah. And then, yep. I believe I added a third keybind, but I could be wrong. There's also some commands that are like you've already seen this, which just places another red block. Please make me explode. There's two of them, apparently. What does the first one do? The first one says unknown or incomplete command. And the second one actually makes you explode. So I don't even know why. There's also only one advancement in this whole mod that's actually really hard to get. But depending on your definition of hard, everything here might be hard to get. I don't know. Also, yes, this dimension is made of magenta concrete. And if you place water down, it'll also be magenta. Just gonna try and dig my way to the top slowly but surely. Alright, and we're here. You'll notice all the water has been replaced with this missing texture liquid. I have, yeah, so yeah. But yeah, and all the grass has been replaced with those types of stone panel things. And if you place down grass, it'll be magenta. Because that's the biome shade. And if you place down water, it will also be magenta. I think everything here will be magenta, pretty much. And also, these liquids... So water does kind of override the missing texture fluid. Huh. Interesting. Did not know that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's also a new villager type called the Scammer, which, as the name suggests, rips you off. But if you were to level it up to like the very, very end of like I know it's one of these natural blocks. I believe it was the netherite slab. I could be wrong. Let's take a look. Alright, netherite slab. And then place. 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 How come none of these dudes want to become scammers? Like, is the villager trading system that broken? Is it truly unavailable? None of these villagers are interested. They're like, nah, we're good. Like, what? It might be a different block entirely, and I'm just messing it up, but I'm not really sure. Just in case I want to have this on standby. But yeah. We place that. Advancement, be careful. If we place Right? Diamond? None of y'all want to become scammers. Oh, goodness. I'm just trying to showcase a like potential trade thing here, and none of y'all will cooperate. Yeah, that's what I thought. None of y'all will cooperate. Honestly, though, I like the original terminal better than the newer one because the original one, if you hit a mob with the terminal item, they explode. So yeah, yeah, just gonna put all my stuff in here, all the stuff that I don't need at this current moment. Oh, so this version is 1.21.4. I don't know if we have bundles. We do. Hmm. Sure, if you wanted, yeah. Sure, if you wanted to, you could put bundles inside of these, and then put those inside of shulker boxes. But there is a even better thing you can do. You can place this inside of this. Or if you had a full slot full of those, then yeah. Also, each one of these can hold 19 items, and I'm not sure about each one of these. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, each one of these can hold 14 items apparently. Well, each one of these can hold 19. I was gonna put 20, but felt like I was running out of room, so. And I know just the way to end this. Placing this may crash the game. You know why that warning's there? Is because if you were to play this mod on like M Creator, well, there's a bug I am not going to fix. And it is 3, 2, 1. And the game just crashed.